is John Benson P. Arsalon, HMS First Year Section D. This is my answer and mathematics output-based assessment number 1. 140 students enrolled for first semester, 58 taking math class, 60 taking English class, 53 science class, 10 signed for both math and English, 8 signed up for both English and science, 12 signed up for both math and science, 5 students enrolled in all 3 subjects. In mathematics, we have 41. In English, we have 47. In science, we have 38. Math and science, we have 7. Between math and English, we have 5. Between English and science, we have 3. And at the center, we have 5. It is the students enrolled in all 3 subjects. So the solution for math, why we have 41. So 58 students taking math class, subtracted by 10 for those students signed up both math and English, subtracted by 12 for those students signed up math and science, plus 5, additional 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 41. So that's why we have 41 in mathematics. Next is English. Why we have 47 in English? So the solution is 60 students taking English class, subtracted by 10 for those students signed up both math and English, subtracted by 8 for those students signed both English and science, plus 5 for those students taking or enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 47. So that's why we have 47 in English. Science, we have 38. Why we have 38 in science? So let's solve it. Solution. So we have 53 53 for those students taking science class, subtracted by 8 for those students signed up English and science, subtracted by 12 for those students signed up both math and science, plus 5 again for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 38. So that's why we have 38 in science. So why we have math and why we have 7 math and science? So here is the solution. So 12 students signed for math and science, subtracted by 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 7. So that's why we have 7 between math and science. So why we have 3 between English and science? So the explanation is, so English and science, we have 8 for those students signed up both English and science, subtracted by 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal 3. So that's why we have 3 between English and science. So why we have 5 between math and English? So here is the solution. So math and English, we have 10 students signed up both for math and English, math and English, subtracted by 5 for the students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 5. So that's why we have 5 and we have 5 between math and English. So question A, how many students were enrolled in math only? So here is the solution for math only. So we have 41 from math, plus 7 for those students signed math and science, plus 5 for those students math and English, plus 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 58. So that's why we have 58 total in math only. Question B, how many students were enrolled in English only? So here is the solution. So we have enrolled in English only, we have 47, additional by 5 for those students signed up math and English, additional 3 for those students signed up English and science, additional 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 60. So that's why all enrolled in English only is 60. Question C, how many students were enrolled in science only? So here is the solution for science only. So we have 38 plus 7 for those students signed math and science, plus 3 for those students signed English and science, plus 5 for those students enrolled in all 3 subjects is equal to 53. So that's why we have 53 in science only. Last question, question D. How many students will not be taking up any of the 3 subjects? Here is the solution. So we have 140 students for enrolled in the first semester subtracted by 126 students for taking 3 subjects is equal to 14. So that's why we have 14 students will not taking any of the 3 subjects.